We're the Mocky Horror Picture Show. We're a live, interactive, movie-mocking comedy show that's like the bastard stepchild of Mystery Science Theater 3000 and the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I just want to say off the bat, we're not the Rocky Horror Picture Show, even though we have all of the letters in the title except one.
Common misconception.
If you like the Mocky Horror Picture Show, please come because you'll like our show. Basically, what we do is Liz and I and Brian we're huge Misties, and we met doing improv comedy, and we were kind of like, let's just do something for us. And Liz and I would talk about Mystery Science Theater all the time, and I've always wanted to do a live version since I first saw the show when I was 12. And I heard my dad laugh for the first time. I'm kidding. He laughs occasionally. No, it's just such a simple and fun idea. So we started. The first movie we ever riffed on was Jaws 4, and then we realized, it costs $3,000 to pay for a screening. So we started looking up public domain movies, and there's actually a lot of really great classic public domain and most importantly free movies that we can use. So what we do basically is Liz, Brian, and we spend weeks and weeks putting together a script of jokes to throw at a movie, but we also give lines for the audience with little prompts on the screen so they can yell lines, and we also let them throw props, and we're actually going to do one.
Like Rocky Horror Picture Show,
yes.
but not Rocky Horror Picture
Show.
So.
Should I say one? No, I'll say that for later. First one, so we do these at Pocket Sandwich Theater just across the way on East Mockingbird to 400. Yes, I got it right, 5400 East Mockingbird. We do them as part of our late night lineup. We're set up for the whole year. We started last year in October. We did Plan 9 from Outer Space as our first one because you gotta start with that one. It's just one of my favorite movies, and again, free. And had really good crowds. We sold out. We didn't sell out, but we had, I think, 100 people at our first.
We sold out in our hearts.
We sold out.
That's what's most important.
The chairs we could see,
yeah.
We sold out. If you know the layout, you get that joke. No, we did really well, and then we did. The way it works is we premiere a new movie on a weekend. Late night is 11. Our next show will be 11:15 on Friday, March 1st, and Saturday, March 2nd. At Pocket Sandwich. Pocket Sandwich does a main show. Their melodramas and plays, and then us. Boy, Danny, really sell it. No, it's a late night show.
I mean, it's a good excuse for most people who like to, stay in and drink and laugh at movies at home by themselves can now do it in a, feel like they belong to a part of a community,
Yes.
And then can just go home and be sad on their own afterwards. But at least, for an hour and a half, we all get together.
Well, until we do Love Story, I think.
Lord, no.
I don't think that's public.
Okay.
Assuming it's a porno?
No. There's a quote. What else? Oh, so we did Plan 9, and next one is going to be House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price, which is, I think, made for this kind of thing, because William Castle was the original kind of Rocky Horror theater guy. William Castle, he would, if you've ever seen the movie Matinee, it's basically that guy. He would show a horror movie with like an ant, giant man ant. I think one was actually called Man Ant, and the
also
ant
a porno.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the ant would like hit somebody in the bottom, and then there would be vibrating motors in the seats that the audience would feel. We don't do that. We don't have that kind of money yet. But
the original premiere, they had a skeleton come out and hover over the audience, so we're trying to sort of pay tribute to that with our prop throwing.
But without spoiling the movie, there's a skeleton in it.
Oh, sorry.
Those are hard to get too. Real ones, I mean. What else?
Do you have an ideal movie that you would love to do?
Yeah, Batman versus Superman.
Oh.
Because I'm still mad at.
All right, I have a question on
that,
that, because I'm a
Zack
nerd
Snyder.
show, so this lends into another conversation.
Mhm.
Are you talking about the theatrical release or the director's cut that evened out the movie?
They both suck, so either one.
Oh, okay, so you don't have. you
No,
don't
I
have
just
preference.
no. What would be my ideal movie?
Well, anyway.
It could be anybody.
Such a good question.
I would
Yeah.
do Jaws 4 because that was the first one we started, and we actually came up with a lot of jokes. And good God, it's horrible. Like I forgot how bad it was, and we started watching it.
Right, yeah. There's just
If
so
you don't,
many.
if you don't know, it's Jaws. It's like Jaws. It's like the original Jaws, except Jaws has like ways.
Has
He
what?
follows ways.
Oh no! What?
Like it starts on Amity Island, the widow of Chief Brody, and she somebody gets attacked by a shark. So she's like, I'm going to go on vacation, and the shark follows to where she's going on vacation.
4,000 miles.
Knows the island. Not only knows the region, knows the island, knows the hotel, knows the beach.
I think
it's
Michael Caine
so bad.
summed up how horrible.
Yes.
the movie
Oh,
was
gosh,
by just
yes.
admitting, I only did that movie because I wanted to buy a house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fun fact: Michael Caine didn't get his Oscar because he was filming Jaws 4.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Really? Oh no.
just the
one of the
backstories
bylaws.
about these bad movies make me love them so much
Right.
more
Oh,
when
God,
you find
yes.
out things like that. And there's just so many that would cost an arm and a leg to do, but just doing like the 4th Twilight movie would be
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
I know
Just
people-
the 4th?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
all of them, but the 4th is just
Is that
special
the-
place in my heart. Like
is that
they
where
changed
the-
it from the book, and everyone freaked out, and then yeah.
Any Twilight movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
any
Right.
Twilight
What
movie.
an important controversy
yeah.
in filmmaking.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the most cinematic, controversial film that I can think of is You Got Served. So,
I'm proud to say I've never seen You Got Served.
well, not
So
for
could you take us
long.
through the process of selecting a film and then watching the film as a group or individuals and then going through the scripts? What is your process like? I must see this film 1,000 times before even arriving
Yeah.
at the theater.
So first we make sure it's free.
That's important.
Well, we buy it through it. You have to buy it through a
Yeah.
distributor. We don't just pull it off the internet. But basically we just, we have a big long list of movies from a distributor we use, and most of them are like, oh, I know this one. Like Plan 9, like I knew that was going to be our first one when we knew Jaws 4 wasn't impossible. And then we just basically buy a copy and watch it over and over and make jokes and type them out. And then we actually have to you have to transcribe the movie. You could put timestamps in it, but I just don't have that kind of time to edit.
Or we
Like
could just go with
timestamp
what
on it.
Netflix suggests. So,
Yes,
Yeah.
Netflix
Yeah.
picks, Amazon picks all our movies. So that's why I said Love
Yeah.
Story.
We're not doing love. Maybe someday.
Did
Um,
you guys sit in the living room?
We sit,
Yeah.
we sit in my
Go
apartment
through-
and watch
Yeah.
it. Just watch it one. Usually we try to do just one full watch through, and then
Just
we have
spend
jokes
more
and we
time.
just build on them, and then we're like, oh, and then at some point when we get closer to the show, we try to look for gaps because we don't like the new Mystery Science Theater on Netflix is amazing because they do a joke like every 5 seconds.
Right.
I've timed it. It's they literally go back and watch it minute by minute, and they're like, oh, let's put a joke here. But we're good, but we're not that good.
Yeah.
really so.
Yes. I'm
Really?
selling it. I'm being. If I say, oh, we're better than Mystery Science Theater, I'm going to be the Kanye of movie marketing.
Yes.
But no, we like them. After learning that, we watch it and we're like, oh, there's a big gap here. Okay, well, let's put a couple jokes in, and then we go back and make sure they're funny, and then every show we end up improvising.
Yeah.
5 or 6. Which I've learned is the first time we did it, I was like, okay, guys, no improvising. We're going to stick to the script. And of course, I break my own rule a minute into the movie.
Yeah, and it's very much a group effort. Like with our new one we're working on, House on Haunted Hill, I went through it by myself a couple of times. I'm like, I'm gonna get some jokes in here, and I got one. I was like so proud. I got 2 every minute or something, and that still was quite not enough.
Yeah,
It works a lot
yeah.
better when we're playing off each other.
Yeah.
so-
It's something you can write it by yourself.
Yeah, but it's not as
The
fun.
jokes
Yeah.
are
Not
not
as
need to
good,
be as funny.
yeah.
It definitely, it becomes more of a structured format thing when we're together working on it.
Is it kind of exciting to show some of these films on the big screen, even though you're mocking them, but you're showing them
How
on
big
the
is your
screen?
screen you're thinking of?
No, it is. It is.
Yeah.
But what I'm
We have a
saying-
pretty- no, they
what
have a
I'm
pretty
saying
big projection
In
screen.
public.
I'm just
that,
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that some of these films are being shown for the first time in dozens and dozens of years in public.
Yeah.
Is it kind of a sign to
It's
bring it out?
amazing, yeah.
It was the first time we'd done it for a paying audience, so I was like, oh, this could be great, or this could be, you're fired from show business or whatever. And it went really well, and then I announced the movie was House on Haunted Hill, and you can kind of hear this, I knew the movie was popular, and, Vincent Price is a god, but there was this very weird ripple. There was like, oh, we'll come back to watch that.
Are there
So
certain,
yeah, it's cool to bring these movies.
Are there certain actors or actresses that inspire you to want to mock their movie?
Oh, Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Like I do the
Well,
voice.
I mean,
No, Vincent Price. We don't like. At first, we were like, let's just do bad movies, but then we realized, no, we want to celebrate. Like Plan 9. Okay, technically this is a bad movie, but I think it's a genius movie. It's an accidental genius movie. It's the Donald Trump of movies. No, that was stable genius. Sorry.
Okay.
It's not the Donald Trump of movies.
Like,
It's the Steve Bannon of movies. No, I'm kidding.
No,
It's.
Kenny.
This is gonna go on YouTube.
yes.
Sorry, what were you?
Oh,
Please get me
no.
out of this hole I dug into myself.
I've always heard Plan 9 was a terrible movie, and I've heard it's too bad to make fun of, but you can make fun of it. But I also got to know Ed Wood as a person, and he's
Right.
a terrible filmmaker, but he works so hard,
Yeah.
and
Right.
he had so much passion. So
Yeah.
kind of connecting with a person like Ed Wood or Vincent Price is much more talented, but you do kind of start getting to know the directors
Well, I
and
guess what I mean
actors,
is, there's always certain actors, and getting back to Batman versus Superman, does Ben Affleck inspire you to want to mock other movies he's done?
Oh, everything's excellent.
Okay.
It's
I think
not.
the only way that I would watch Reindeer Games again.
Right.
Even with Charlize Theron.
Oh God, they did do that, didn't he?
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
Then-
The only one I kind of like is Watchmen, and even that's so over the top sometimes. It's begging to be made fun of, but I also don't want to ask people to pay to sit for 3 hours to hear.
Zack Snyder did it.
No, they paid him.
How many, what percentage of the audience would you say that was at Plan 9 had seen the film, and what percentage hadn't?
I don't know. Actually, I want to say like 90%, 95%.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe about 80, 85%. Funny
Yeah.
story about
Had
that.
seen it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
The funny story. The last time, is it okay if I tell the Bela Lugosi story?
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I have to, right?
Right.
Why am I asking your permission? We
Enjoy my moral support.
Even though we love the movie, and I love Bela Lugosi, but we roast him pretty hard. And there's basically we make fun of the fact that he was addicted to drugs. At one point, he puts his hand, in this funeral scene, he puts his hand in his head, and he's like, "Oh, I could really go for some H." And these two guys walk out in the middle, and I thought they just had to leave. And one of them comes up to me and goes, "Bela Lugosi's dead, you know." And I'm like, "Sorry for your loss." He said it in a way that was I don't know if he was giving me trivia or was coming down, he was offended. I couldn't tell, but it was just
Probably both.
Yeah.
How dare you? And did
Right.
you know?
Maybe he was just quoting the Bauhaus song.
oh yes.
Just a little reference.
I think it's
Too
funny.
catchy tune, he couldn't get out of his head on the way out.
I just think if he was offended, I just
Yeah.
think it's funny. Is well, if he didn't do heroin, he'd still be alive today.
Right.
50 years ago. No, 70 years ago. All right. But that rarely happens. We're PG-13.
I thought of a person. It would be amazing to do
Oh.
every Michael Bay movie.
Oh yes,
yeah.
he's begging for it.
Yeah.
Or Uva Bowl
Yeah.
too.
Oh, that would
But
be
I don't.
fun.
I
That
don't
would
want
be
to.
Did you just state a person?
Yeah, you don't know Uwe Boll?
No.
He makes all those crappy
sounds
video
like
game
a Squatty
movies.
Potty knockoff. But go ahead.
So are his movies.
They're bad.
He makes all his movies are based on video games. Far Cry. What's a famous
Oh,
one?
that okay.
Coastal,
Yeah.
which is I don't even know what he was thinking
Yeah.
with that. I kind of get
I
it.
don't know.
What?
Was it-
No, Doom would be good.
Yeah, okay.
But that's a different. I don't know. I don't remember who
I
directed
have a
it.
hard time making fun of The Rock. I mean, it's such a classic. And,
Yeah, some would be
Yeah.
more challenging than others.
It's a fun little 90s action.
I would
Yeah.
do Top Gun
Oh.
if I could, because that's just again, it's like a great movie, but you kind of watch it. You're like,
But would you sing some of your insults?
yeah,
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
we sing a lot. It's
Yeah.
this is a musical show.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
way
we
too much.
might-
It really is. There's somebody will start a line that starts with a lyric, and we'll finish. We'll just throw in a song.
Yeah,
I recently learned how to get over my fear of singing, so I'm excited.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like $15 karaoke tickets, essentially.
Well, what's your criteria? Is there anything that's like off
It's free.
No,
Yeah.
like, it's got
No,
to
no.
be,
So would you
It's
do
got to be.
something
It's got to be
crazy-
called
Would
like.
you do something
oh,
crazy like Terror in Tiny Town?
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
Nice.
We haven't talked about that one. It's an all midget western.
oh boy.
Yeah.
No, that is
Oh boy!
Most of the midgets were in The Wizard of Oz. 'cause
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
38.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
No, but like I've scoured through all the public domain films, and some of them I haven't seen them all, but don't seem to be bad films.
Right.
So if it's a pretty decent film that just became public
What about
domain, then
Reach
maybe it's
Madness?
not good
Yeah.
Right.
criteria.
It's too good to live
So,
on.
yes,
The
exactly.
next ones, I can't remember all three, but
Yeah.
we're working after this March 1st and 2nd show, and then we'll have I think we'll have an encore show on a Tuesday. We're working on Jesse James Meets Frankenstein's Daughter, and
Oh,
and
wow.
and the on the other side of the spectrum, George Romero's Night of the Living Dead.
Really?
Yeah. Which I'm actually interested because it's going to be a challenge. How do you do a movie that takes place in real time, where most of the movie is boarding up wood? Like you can just do one Bob Vila joke and then that's it. Like you got to think of like 20 more for hammering boards in the wall.
So you would
By
do
the way, I
something
said this
like-
from a movie I like.
So you would do something like Reefer Madness?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Some of those other films from the 30s and 80s, like Kroger Bandit and a few others.
Yeah. No, it's kind of the beauty of this. It's like it doesn't have to be bad. It can be a good
Yeah.
movie.
Seems like the only criteria so far is it's got to be black and white.
Well, it just so happens
Yeah,
most of them
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
And that's the other thing. We could do a colorized. Like there are, there are colorized versions. Well, I guess that's a different pay scale. I personally wouldn't do them in color because I'm a film snob, and to me they're meant to be in black and white.
So
But,
have y'all talked about the films made here in Dallas?
oh yes,
There's a lot.
Mars Needs Women.
Giant Gila Monster.
Yeah,
I
Giant
need
Gila
to
Monster,
read
which
that
I'm kind of
book.
wary to do because
Killer
Mystery.
Shrew.
Yeah.
Killer
Oh
Shrews.
yeah.
Zontar Thing from Venus.
Yeah.
RoboCop.
Yeah,
Logan's
RoboCop.
Run.
Yeah.
Run,
Yeah.
shot.
Oh,
Logan's Run was shot here. Yeah.
Of course, RoboCop.
Yeah.
I
I think we know who has the richest film history here in the room.
Yeah. Well,
Well, Gordon Smith was.
Yeah.
Gordon Smith it came from Dallas creator, which chronicles all the bad '50s movies that were made. I think at Las Colinas,
no,
Or no,
it
Fair
was
Park.
way before Las Colinas.
but the studio was at Fair Park. Was it?
No, I don't
It's been a while. I haven't talked.
There's a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
There's
amazing.
Cool.
a wealth of talent in there.
Yeah, yeah,
Is there like a list of that? We should find that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
going to tell you.
Okay.
So do you,
oh.
you have your other films selected for this year, or
Yeah, we
that
just
are coming up?
Frank and Jesse
Oh,
James
okay.
Frankenstein 9/11, and then one more, and I can't remember what it was. Sorry, it's on the fact sheet.
Do you have any romance movies that you completely want to watch?
Well, she
He
said
did
Twilight.
say he said Top Gun.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot.
I can't think of
Yeah.
a. I know there's some.
No offense to the women in here, but Dirty Dancing is not at the top of the list.
Oh,
Oh, it's just getting rights. If like we had
Yeah, no, like-
people
like-
want money to screen
Right,
their movies,
yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
So how did you three meet?
Oh,
We met through. We all met through improv. I
Mm-hmm.
met Brian because I was his TA. I was a very horrible TA at Dallas Comedy
Yeah.
House.
So thought, why not work with this guy?
Yeah. Well, no, it was funny. That's where we first met, and then we kind of went our separate ways, and and then we both auditioned for the Folding Chairs sketch comedy troupe, which is a new, or they've been around for a while, but they were looking for new people.
Yeah.
So we were in that, and Liz and I met at, was it DCH or Comedy Sports?
Comedy House. And then,
Was it Comedy House?
And then I auditioned for Comedy Sports Dallas because I saw you.
Yeah,
posted. So
that's
yeah,
right.
just different parts of the improv scene.
It's always a haze with these two. Just,
Yeah.
So what is folding chairs or whatever?
It's a sketch comedy group. We're doing a show March 30th in Plano. 31st.
Yeah.
Whatever the last day of March is. At Texas Jam.
Yeah, it's a charity for. Can we use?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're doing a charity show on the 31st.
Yeah. It's called FCFC. We're not with the F bomb being the first.
Right.
F the cancer by
Oh,
Folding
right.
Chairs.
And we're raising money for Who Needs Sleep,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
36-hour telethon that
Yeah.
Devin Pike founded. I think that
Great.
comes back in August.
I don't think that we're gonna do it over Labor Day weekend.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, because Jared Lewis doesn't use telethon anymore.
Right.
And they raise money for cancer support community, North Texas and children's hospitals and all kinds of places.
But I mean, we obviously just met because we're all extremely funny. So
Right, obviously.
just destiny.
Yeah, no, but Danny and I were trying to find people who really, really love bad movies and would be the right person
Yes.
for this. And I was like, I don't want the wrong person. I don't want just anyone. So
Yes,
we're lucky to
yes,
find Brian.
Yeah. Brian's a filmmaker, so
Yes,
it's like that's perfect.
Yeah.
So I see you brought plates.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Are you going to show us?
Yeah, so we thought let's play a clip from our last movie because we haven't finished our next one.
Okay.
So
how many do we take?
just pass them around. Oh, somebody still has their name on them.
One.
Wait, all of these have names on them.
Oh, it's okay.
Are we that cheap? We save our plates?
Well, of
Okay.
course. Why not?
Just pass them around.
Okay, so we just.
So
take
these will be one of the props. No, everybody can take one or two.
Yeah.
Don't worry, if it's something written on it, don't worry about it.
Well,
We got plates for days.
So.
Yeah, so these are one of the, so every show we give out, we give everybody like 3 or 4 props that they'll use eventually. And there'll be a prompt on the screen.